Hey guys, well, today here I've got a very good list of companies that at the beginning of this year we were expecting them to go low, but they've really performed well. We are mid-year already, so if you hadn't staked your funds these companies for either short-term or a 5-year investment period or a long-term beginning 10-year and above, it's high time you consider you jump in. It's not that too much late because they have been green all since green averagely for this half of the year. Actually, this is a summary of all those, but the best performing ones are these ones that I've listed here. We have NSE, which has closed the market today at 23 shillings. Kabasid Investment, which has closed today with 34.95. We have Williamson T, with 172.5, Kapchorwa T 369.75, Equity Equity and KCB, which are the apex banks of Kenya. They are leading investment institutions in the banking sector in Kenya. That is, Equity has closed today with 86.5, and then KCB has closed with 84. Just imagine that rate, that gap. That's a gap of only 2 shillings and 50 cents. That's the nicety of having your investment in either equity, KCB, or both. Then you have Stanbic Holdings. It has closed today with a 290.5. Stanchart 334.25. That is Standard Chartered. I&M has closed today with 68. Safaricom has closed today with 35.95. NCBA has closed today with 89.75. KPLC has closed with 21. Then Car in general has closed with 143. These are some of the best performing. They have been generally overly green since the beginning of the year, coming to this first half of the year, the ending of the first half of the year. They have been averagely green. A company like KPLC, at the beginning of the year, it was trading at 15 shillings. Now look, it's high up with 6 shillings. Right now, it's trading at 21. And look at Safaricom. Right now, it is trading at 35.95. At the beginning of the year, as per my records, as I remember very well, because I've been following the graph very keen. Safaricom, it was at around 27, if I'm not wrong, 27. KCB, actually, KCB recently, when it was doing the book closure before it was paying the dividends, it was down. Was it 76 or 79? Right now, look, it is 84. NSE, for example, look at NSE. NSE right now is 23. At the beginning of the year, it was 17. Yeah, around January there. It was even when you go back to the graph and look at NSE January at the beginning of this year, you'll find NSE was trading at around 17, coming to 18 there. Like these institutions, these companies have been generally green. They have been going high and high. It's not too late to enter. Of course, in investing, we usually say we don't look at the markets. You just buy, provided you already stipulated the period that you're going to invest your funds. You just buy because you know time is what's going to do the compounding for you, and that's the benefit for us all. It is usually said it's among the 8 wonders of the world that is brought in by compounding. Guy, let's get this thing, man. This is how we create millionaires with these few companies that are listed in the NSE. There are just 10, and this is just a list, a small list that I've created, whereby you can create your niche among these companies. You can pick either 4, 5, diversify your investment, and then have your money working for you. Of course, this is not a financial advice because there are some other financial financial steps, the analysis that you have to go down and look at before you place your investment. Of course, there's the general performance of the company that I've given you right here. But remember, you also have to look at other things like the PE ratio. You have to look at things like the price to book ratio. You have to look at you have also to look at the goals or the vision of the institution. You look at the management, how they are performing. You look at whether the stock is overvalued, undervalued. You look at there are quite a number of things that you also have to delve down and get the information on them before you stake your funds. But this is the niche actually. This is just the niche. I've diversified from manufacturing to banking to investments to agriculture, the sectors that is you can actually consider, because diversification is what is important also in investing. As an investor, you have also to know the secrets in investing is also diversification. So get to hang out with these guys. We gotta strike the 1 million goal very, very soon with just a simple thing like this.